take advantage of all the free shipping and handling savings that you can make, because this is our big spring event. We want to get as much as we can. Talking of which, because the today's special, as you know, is all done and dusted, we have another this day only. Good for 1 hour. I say it's this day only, it's really this hour only. This is our beautiful illuminated garden trellis. This will probably be the fastest selling item of the whole show, just FYI, of all 3 hours. It comes in 2 choices. I have hummingbird and I have cardinal. When you talk about a decorative place for maybe your climbing plants to flourish, this is ideal. You can place this in so many areas and it adds that visual intrigue. Mr. Chad Allen is back in town. Is your microphone still oversized?
I spent the last hour looking for something else.
That would have been so funny.
I said, can I have a boom mic?
Oh
can
my
I have
gosh!
one of those big?
I'd have loved that.
We don't even have one.
Well, we have you, Chad.
I said, can I have a handheld mic? He said no.
If you're wondering why, it's because like, Chad's microphone is like 3 times bigger than mine. He's very competitive. I don't know what it is, but his is bigger than mine.
Well, I actually went to the front and I said, can Adam have one? They said they were out of the big ones.
Oh, of course. Preferential treatment for VIPs.
But this is only my second show for this, ever. This is the second presentation I've ever done on this
It wasn't
trellis.
this price last time, though, was it?
No, it was $44.95. It was the full price.
We're now $24.95.
Which you must have done that because when we were texting earlier,
it was $29.95.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Well, they took it even lower for the this day only. So let's, and also there's one over here somewhere. That's
back there by the chandelier.
Okay, so we'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
Chad, tell us the 2 options, please.
Okay, so this comes into 2 pieces. So it just comes in 2 pieces. Everything else is fully assembled. It's cardinals or hummingbirds. Both are beautiful. And so people, they adapt to one or the other, right? They gravitate towards one or the other. There's LED lights, little fairy lights behind each of the birds. So the cardinal has them in their little bellies. The hummingbirds has them in their little bellies. So why a trellis? Why an open air, freestanding trellis? That's because we have vegetables, tomatoes, cucumbers, things like that. They can grow in open air. And do you know the benefit of growing in open air? No bugs, no rotting.
Yes.
It gets it up off the ground.
Yeah.
It gets the dirt away because they'll climb. They climb up all these little hearts, all these little twisty tools, you know, and it looks beautiful. It'll wrap around the cardinal's tail. It'll wrap around these glass orbs. And if you just take a second to really appreciate the design work, these are hand painted. Each of the little glass bowls, they're wrapped.
Yeah.
There's no machine that can do this. This is a piece of craftsmanship, a piece of art. This is, Yvette Lopez says, jewelry for your garden.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that because that's such a great way to describe a piece of home decor that is just absolutely beautiful, but also functional. So the LED lights are solar. With or without the lights, doesn't matter. It's functional. So this is gonna be for your cucumbers, for your flowers, for your vines, for your tomatoes. This is that beautiful piece of decor by the front door or even in the garden, but it's freestanding.
Okay, so we have the 2 options, and this has taken off like a rocket ship, like we expected it to. I'd have been worried if it didn't at $24.95. I mean, that is a remarkable price, truly. Again, for the quality of what you're receiving, all done by hand. The colors are really spectacular, but both options here are selling evenly. Both are selling evenly. And that's no surprise because as many people love the hummingbirds, the others, all of us love the cardinals as well. Think about who you could gift this for. Mother's Day, maybe it's a housewarming gift. Maybe you've been looking for a place and the video is gonna show you some wonderful examples. All you're gonna do is open up that solar panel, right? And that's gonna charge it during the day and then it's gonna burst onto the scene at nighttime. So day and night, there's something to look at. It's beautifying our outdoor areas, right?
You got it. And it's meant to be outside, so it looks delicate, but it's not. It is sturdy. It's made out of metal, okay? And when you take a second to really look at the colors, there are 13, 14 different colors per trellis that is hand painted. They're almost in that ombre effect. This is one of those pieces, when you look at it, you go, I bet you bought that at like a fresh market, sort of like, you know, bazaar sort of place where there was this artist who was hand painting them behind the booth.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's 25 bucks at HSN, and that's the huge difference. And I was pointing out sort of like the flower here. I was trying to get my hand behind it so you can see, these are big. I mean, these are large. Look, this is my hand, and it's a normal size person's hand. The flower is as big as my hand.
It is.
Look at the hummingbird is bigger than my hand. And when I take it, actually, let me do this one because the butterfly, can I just pick it up?
Do whatever you want, Chad.
And it's 2 pieces, that's the 2 pieces. And I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna put my hand over the solar panel, panel.
Yeah.
And then you can see all the little twinkle lights that are lining the belly of all of the hummingbirds,
Yes,
okay? You can
yes.
see them right there. And they're just coming to life. You see all these little wires. That's all the little LED lights. It's hard to see on your TV screen, but don't worry. When you get it home, it's the perfect amount of light. It's not distracting, it's ambient, and it's just lined there already for you, ready to go. And as I flip it around, here's the base. It's just sticking down in there. This is what you do when you get it home. Ready? Here's the assembly. Done.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And then your things can grow up tall. They can grow vertical. Get that. You know, sometimes gardens are always horizontal.
Sure.
They just grow wide and they grow big.
Let's
and then
go
you're
vertical.
Like, you're like, let's go a little taller. How do you do that? Trellises.
Yeah.
And we always find wood trellises. Wood trellises rot. Wood trellises, you know, they can get bugs on them, termites, things like that. When you have something made out of steel, and it's this generously sized and this generously crafted, we're not bringing any more back this year, by the way.
This is it.
And this is only my second show.
So with everybody that's placed orders, we are over 50% now sold out. The price will go away in 53 minutes. So both are selling evenly. So it's not the people are favoring the cardinal or the hummingbird. Both are selling evenly. Our producer Rocky is telling me how many have left on the hummingbird? If you want the hummingbird though, even though they're selling evenly, the hummingbird has less quantity. I have 600 left of the hummingbird. So if we're looking for values tonight, this is one of the biggest values of the show. It is proving to be our fastest selling item of the entire night so far, and for good reason. It's our trellis, but with so much more added dimension because of the color, because of the LED, because of the solar power. By the way, you can see a shimmering chandelier in various shots right there. That is the icon. Yes, the legendary shimmering chandelier is coming up next. That is our only chance of getting it this year. The shimmering chandelier goes back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years now on HSN.
Oh, yeah.
We normally have about 30,000 per year. We have less than 3,000 for this year, and as you look at it, you will see it does just that. It shimmers and glitters. We'll do the only presentation in a few moments' time, but we're gonna head back this way as we have our 3-minute countdown clock on our trellis. We've seen some really great ideas, obviously from the bird bath earlier, some of the 3-dimensional pieces we did with the spinners, but a trellis, this gives you a place for things to grow. It adds in the artwork, obviously the beauty of nature. It's kind of the best of everything.
And flowers mean something. Cardinals always mean, you know, maybe your grandpa, your mom, somebody's visiting you, right? Hummingbirds are always that peaceful, heavenly sort of bird. Both of these designs will speak to somebody, that's for sure. So if you have a gardener in your life, unless they shop at HSN, they will not find this.
Right.
This is not available in the marketplace. HSN's a big store.
Yeah.
And so unless they're one of our shoppers, you're gonna give them a piece of art that they have probably always wanted but didn't know where to find it. And it's not one of those ones that's gonna fall apart, made out of wood, that they have to sort of nail and put together. We've all done that. And then you have to lean it against something. No, this is freestanding. There's nothing here besides this steel frame and the solar panel, and all the lights are built in. It's all hidden, but shows up nicely at night. The glass orbs are real glass, and they're wrapped around with the little curlicues there. But these cardinals, they have glass, and they're all just, I can't get over it, because when I say I'm proud, I am proud to present this item.
Yeah.
Just like our next item, the chandelier. I am proud of some of these items like I've been here, what, 12, 15 years?
A long time.
And so home decor has to really speak to me, because this is pretty. It's a little prettier than I am, right? So I think that if I'm gonna present a pretty item, it's gotta be durable.
Yeah,
because I don't want a cheap and cheerful. No, I don't want that. I want something that'll last a lifetime.
I wish we had more time, I really do, but sadly we don't. This is our last call. Was it the hummingbird, producer Rocky, that you said the hummingbird, there's 400 left? Hummingbird 400 left. That's the hummingbird right there. Hummingbirds are very popular. You know?
Yes, they are, and they're fast.
Very fast. Too fast for me.
They're going fast.
They're going fast, indeed they are. They're flying their way out of here. So hummingbird is nearly gone now as we approach 700 sold. We now exceeded 700 sold already. You will not see this again this year anywhere near this price. It's important to know the regular price is $44.95. It's only because our today's special presentation was canceled that the team sliced the price and then sliced it even further to make this super special for Chad and I this evening. All right, stay right there for yours. Thank you, Chad, on this.
And thank you for, yeah.
So good, so good. Don't forget our HSN credit card. Chad is a proud holder, as am I.
That's right.
If you use your HSN credit card today, well, you've got a VIP benefit. If you don't have an HSN card, you can always apply for one and save $10 off any single item purchase. Just call 1-800-695-1418 to find out more information about it. So let's get this gone, really. This is the world-famous shimmering chandelier that has been a pivotal part of HSN for many, many years in many, many iterations. This has been seen on many of our sets, from fashion sets to beauty sets to everything in between. We have had people call in and email in about our shimmering chandelier more times than we can remember. This is our only quantity of the entire year. Typically, we have 30,000 per season. We have fewer than 3,000 for this season. So we believe every single one of them will be sold out. Again, we're gonna discount down from $45 to $29.95. Chad's gonna take us on a journey into what it is and why it's so popular, and I'll keep you posted as we get close to a sellout. But Chad, it's always, from the moment it launched,
I'm so excited.
it takes its pride of place in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I had no idea. They told me we were not gonna be able to get any this year. And I was a little sad because I've done this every year. However, we found some. I'm so excited. So what are we talking about? This is the shimmering chandelier. If you've never seen it, let me give you a quick tour. Comes to you fully assembled. In fact, it's gonna be all flat packed like this in a box. And you're gonna go, what a mess, no way, I'm sending it back. Open the box, let it drape. It never tangles, it's perfect. And then look at the top. It's 2 steel rings that each have a spring around the ring. Why the spring? It's because it holds all these strands in place so they don't slide around. Even if the wind comes and knocks it over, everything stays exactly where we hand put this. Again, every little silver mirror here, every little turquoise shell on its own little O-ring. No machine can do that. These are craftsmanship pieces. GB, Georgia Brown Home and Garden, is somebody that I really admire. She's a designer extraordinaire. And then this, for the first time ever, has a twist top lid. No more little screws,
yes,
no little
goodness.
and no little screwdriver, so you never need anything. Oh, let me show you this. And then there's a little black switch right there on the inside. When you hit that little black switch, you only do it once, and it has a smart timer built in. So it goes on for 4 hours, it goes off for 20. So what does that mean? Turn it on at the time you want it to come on every night. And what are we turning on? Take a look at the center. These 2 LED globes are built right in, and I'm gonna put one on each hand so you can actually see them. They color morph. I have one on each hand. They color morph through 7, 8, 9 different colors.
It's not just white.
No, 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 no. This is absolutely gorgeous. And by the way, not distracting. I've had color changing that's just obnoxious.
Yeah.
No, these go right to the center. When they go to the center, they shine from the inside out. And then during the day, all those little mirrors, that catches the sunlight, and it looks like a totally different chandelier. So it's like getting 2 chandeliers in one. All the chain you're seeing, that's all included. The hook is a separate purchase, of course. But all the chain and the little rings, that is all inside the box. So all you need is a little nail or a little hook or a shepherd's hook like we have here, and then you're good to go. That's all you need to do.
You were going to say something.
I was gonna say buy 2.
Well, of course.
Because, you know, I studied interior design as a minor, not a major. I'm not that good. And what I retained, lighting should be balanced.
Right.
2s or not 5 or 7, like 2 or 3. That way you get either side of the patio, outside patio table, or either side of the entryway. Like this is, and by the way, this is super light. This is super light, so you just need a little nail or a little hook, and it comes to life. It's meant to be outside, but you can also bring it inside, anywhere you want. Valerie Stopp, our host here, has one in her closet.
Right, right.
It adds that touch of elegance.
Well, that's what I was just going to say, is that we've had people call in and say they put them over the bathtub. Yep. They put them all around the house, and why not over the bedroom, over each nightstand, hanging down. So, again, you can see during the sunset how spectacular this looks. And the color morphing lights that are on the interior only add so much more beauty to this. The size, the style, the elegance, the refinement, but the dazzle, that excitement that it brings above the dining table when you're dining with friends outdoors. Again, blowing in the wind, it's not heavy, it really adds so much. with everybody placing orders, we're about to fall under 2,000. So this is it, folks. There are normally Chad has 3 dozen presentations throughout the season. This is the only scheduled airing because we only have around 2,000 now remaining. So this is an opportunity to get it. Those that have come before us and ordered this have given it major reviews, 5-star reviews. What's glorious about it though, is that on the interior, the light adds that little bit extra, but it's not overwhelming. And this blue that you see, again, it has this kind of Italian vibe to it as well. When you think about this in terms of it looks like it's blown glass, as it were, it's really special. And obviously the blue plays with all the colors that are morphing on the interior. But it's not just daytime, nighttime, it's all the times that you look at it, you see something different.
Yeah, we made it a little brighter out here because we're outside and it's Florida. And that's what's gonna happen when the sunlight comes on. Did you notice how it shimmered and shined a little more? It sort of danced a little more. And in fact, Adam, last season I was on with our friend Colleen Lopez.
Yes.
And Colleen said, Chad, do you know what it would cost if that turquoise was a bracelet? If that little shell was a bracelet?
Well, she's right.
No kidding, and we have hundreds of them on here. And so that's what makes this so beautiful. And in fact, can we go a little rogue for a second? Can we go to the patio table behind? Sure. Is that okay, Producer Rocky? Because I ask as I walk, like as I'm walking, and look, I'm gonna take this one too, and I'm gonna go behind, okay? Ready for this? Look at this, watch. Now imagine for a second, now this is just a studio set, but I want you to use your imagination cap. 2 above your dining table. Yeah. 2 flanking your entryway. Now, I'm not standing here, pretend I'm not here. Now just look at the chandeliers. And then if the wind was coming a little bit and they started to dance, whoa, what a dinner party. People would think you hired somebody, like a party planner, to come out and do it. And then it only, what are they, $30, $29? It cost you 60 bucks. I mean, you know what a party planner would cost you in order to have to do this? I mean, Adam, you have 2 boys.
You found my drink. I've been looking for this kind of
I found your Michael Bublé.
I was wondering where this was. I'm parched. May I have a quick drink? Will you keep talking?
Yes, absolutely. So I'll talk about this again. Let me start from the beginning. If you're just joining us, it comes to you fully assembled. You don't have to put this together. It's going to come to you all flat packed in a box. Just open the box and let it drape. You're going to have to pop the batteries in the top. They're separated inside your box. When you pop those in the top, it's just a twist top lid. There's no little screws, no little screwdriver. It just twists and then you just turn it. And then there's a smart timer built in. So you flip that switch one time, it stays on for 4 hours, it goes off for 20. 2 rings right there with springs around the edges, so these strands, they all stay in place. Even if the wind blows, look, even if the wind blows, nothing to worry about. It doesn't get tangled, they all don't fall to one side. When you go to pick it back up out of your garden, if there's a hurricane and it knocks it out of the way, don't worry. It's gonna be perfect. It's meant to be outside.
And the nice thing is because this is the new LED technology that's in there, those batteries that you put in, it's gonna last seemingly forever because it sips the power. So we really appreciate that. I love that Chad's showing you his creative side because he is a student of design. There's no doubt about it. But there are so many wonderful ways that you really can play with this, right? And have fun with this. You know, you can add some pizzazz without it costing the earth. For $29.95, you've just brightened up a space. You've created an element that's a talking point. Maybe you've just moved into a new home, a new apartment. Furnishing a place is really expensive.
No kidding. Right? And I've done it. I have hired an electrician. It cost me $800. I've installed chandeliers. You do those for your big spaces, right? Your big dining room. Maybe you do that once or twice in your life. But then sometimes you want that touch of elegance with no wiring, no plug, nothing to, it's not even solar, right? So you can put this in a dark corner that doesn't get the sunlight and really make it come to life. If it's outside or inside, I'm talking, yes, above your vanity where you get ready for that little touch of just elegance, above your bathtub, in your closet, in your little girl's room. Amanda, our food stylist, hung this above her little girl's room and then she put that netting over it and so the girl sleeps in the netting with this, it is just a wonderland because she loves that, you know, Frozen and things like that. If you know, so it's going to speak to everybody a little differently, but I'll tell you who it's going to speak to. People who come over and they're going to go, you have chandeliers outside? And they're going to go, yeah. And Georgia Brown, GB Home and Garden, only designs and makes products for HSN.
Well, Georgia Brown, this exclusive collection really is so well received. And, you know, we've seen a lot of outdoor items tonight, but it is important to put this in its rightful place, which is at the top of the league, top of the pack, leader of the pack. We have sold more of our shimmering chandelier than any other outdoor product in recent memory, and it's this one. So you're in really good company when you're placing your orders. I know we have to wrap up in a few seconds, but I want to remind you that FlexPay, you can buy as many of these as you want, and you could do that FlexPay on all of them. So the FlexPay brings the price down so much further to do what Chad said, which is maybe have two above the dining table. Chad, any more wise words?
I mean, if you just buy as many as you can, and if you don't want them, you know.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Adam.
Good to see you.
I'll be back at 8 a.m. with Guy Yovan.
You know what you're getting me for Christmas, right?
Yes, a bigger mic.
A bigger microphone. Thank you, my friend. The amazing Chad Allen here on HSN with so many great things. Not forgetting, if you go online, you can find some fantastic opportunities and great items that, you know, maybe you've been looking for. Maybe it's going to be flowers, or maybe it's going to be tools. Maybe it's going to be a new hose. We were at something for everybody, really. Maybe a pressure washer. So many great items that maybe you did not know about. Go to hsn.com and type in those keywords, which is Spring Home and Garden Event. Don't forget as well, our big VIP savings event. You can save $15 on orders of $75 or more with your HSN card. Simply use code 186691. And that'll do it for you. Well, before we go any further, we are really excited. Okay, I've got it down here, Rosie. First of all, it's Rosie Anthony. Plant nerd, self-processed plant nerd, right?
That's right, I'm proud of it.
And you love it. I'm so happy to meet you.
I love it, I'm so passionate about it.
Gosh.
I breathe this, eat, breathe, and
you know Mindy, who works here?
I do, I love her.
She said she loves you too.
Oh, I love her.
Mindy is one of our amazing ladies that helps our guests when they first arrive.
Yes.
Well, Rosie, we want to talk about roses, the perfect product for you, obviously.
Yeah.
Meant to be. This is opportunistic buy today. $34.95 is the weekly deal drop. You're going to get two of the Red Freedom in 4 pots and two of the Pink Freedom. These are big, bold, and beautiful.
Yes, they are, and that's why these are the ones we're presenting. So you ready to talk about flowers?
Yeah, tell me.
All right, so let's talk about first how you're gonna get these. So you're gonna get them like this.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna get, like you mentioned, 2 reds and 2 pinks. So when you first get them, you wanna get them out of the box immediately.
Yeah.
Make sure they have enough water. Just touch the soil. If it feels dry, go ahead and give them some water. If it doesn't, if it feels moist, just leave it alone. Bring it out to the sun immediately so they can perk up. Once they've done that, you wanna go ahead and pot them. You want to choose either container or straight into the ground. So the container garden gives it more versatility. You can move it around, mobile, straight into the garden, into your yard. It's going to give you 4 to 6 feet of height, and at its max, it's going to be 3 to 4 feet wide. So you're going to get a really, really beautiful, stunning plant like you see here.
Oh my gosh, well, we love roses, right? One of the great things is that tonight you're not choosing, you're getting both at this price. Rosie, what I was reading before is that, you know, when it comes to roses, there can be a lot of hassle, there can be a lot of maintenance. Tell us, because that's not the case with these, right?
Absolutely not. So the reason we're presenting these is for that very reason. These are made to perform. They're easy care, low maintenance. They are cold hardy, disease resistant, and they're also heat tolerant.
Okay.
So they're not hybrids per se, but they pretty much should be.
Right, right. That's good though. You've crossed the whole spectrum there of how and why these could be great for you. When we talk a lot about plants here on HSN, we really pay close attention to shipping, and I do want to highlight that. For everybody that's ordering for the first time, Rosie, we've made it possible for folks to feel confident because we ship when it's correct, right?
Yes, so if you're looking here at some people call it a hardy zone map, some call it a perennial map, but this is when so depending where you are on this map, and you look off to the side, that date there is when you're expected to get your plants. We want to take the guesswork out for you. Think of us as your exclusive plant hunter.
Yes.
We're out there in North America meeting with all the breeders and the growers, looking for the best, most durable, high-performing, quality product just for you.
And if you love roses and you really want to inject that beauty into your home, this is the way to do it. Again, the red and the pink, the Red Freedom, the Pink Freedom. You're going to get 2 of the red in 4 pots and 2 of the pink in 4 pots. They are big and beautiful. Yes. They're substantial, and they're something to be proud of. Look how it brings the garden to life, so much so. But what Rosie said is important. You're not worrying about these. You're not worried about spraying them regularly, worried about these getting eaten up. They are a really fantastic way to enjoy roses. And let's face it, there's nothing better than roses.
Nothing. When you think about roses, you think about that iconic flower. The first thing you think, stellar flower, I go straight to the rose. It's super nostalgic. It reminds me of my grandmother or my aunt when I'd go visit them. They were huge rose collectors, and now I'm doing that with my family. So this is kind of like the plant that keeps on giving, isn't it?
It is, and I do want to remind you that when you're buying your roses, I'm going to ask our producer Rocky for some help on this. If you could bring our graphics onto the screen. Any plants that you have bought today, today's special as well, ask about the leaf and petal plant food. I have 700 left. And that's all. And the plant food from Leaf and Petal is specially formulated. How would we use the plant food with our roses?
So again, we're taking the guesswork out of it. We want you to be the most successful gardener, whether you're a beginner or an advanced gardener. This is easy. You take the little pod here, you drop it into a gallon of water, and that's it. No mess, no hassle. You get about 50 servings here. This is a 15-30 by 15 mix, and all that means it's just super rich in ingredients, things like nitrogen and potassium that these kind of high blooming plants really need to keep producing this high floral count. So look at the flower power here that you're looking at.
Oh, it is flower power.
Okay, think about this in a hedge. And not only that, like what you could do with this, think about rose water, rose oil, potpourri, dried florals, fresh cut flowers in your home all of time. We know that bouquets can get expensive, right? I mean, this is right here, right outside. It doesn't get any fresher than this.
There is nothing more romantic than roses, especially when they look like this. They are picture perfect, as you would imagine from Leaf and Petal, and they are our flower hunters. They're the ones going out and finding the best of the best of the best. You can do this absolutely, and you can do it quickly and easily. These results that we see down here, Rosie, when could we expect to get to this type of size?
Yeah, so I'm glad you asked me that. So let's talk about that. So these are perennials, first and foremost, before we go there. So you're gonna keep getting flower count over and over. This is what it looks like 1 year, and this is year 2. Okay, I'm 5'2", 6 feet on a good day, but look at this. Look, it's up to my hip. So this is really full. I mean, luscious, beautiful, and this is why this has been breeded for well over 20 years. I've been in the horticulture industry for a very long time, and this is one of those kind of like Old Faithful. You go to it because you know it's going to be durable, high performing. It's known for its real showy flowers.
Yes.
Not so much fragrant. It does have a very subtle rose fragrance. It does smell, but very light. It was developed more for showy, durability, easy care, and easy maintenance on this stuff.
And it is very showy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. These are, when you close your eyes and imagine a perfect rose, this is what it looks like. Do you love the red or do you love the pink? You don't need to choose tonight. You're getting both of them for our special weekly deal drop price of $34.95. Okay, they are saying if you want the plant food from Leaf and Petal, I have 400 of those now left before it's sold out. So this will be the last time you get to see that. They will be all gone by the stroke of midnight.
Oh, yeah.
So ask for Leaf and Petal plant food. They're like $26 and change, but worth every single penny. Oh, I love you. Pick 2 roses.
I got one for you and one for me.
Thank you so much.
There you are.
I mean, you see this and you just fall in love with it, right? And I love that you listed all the ways that maybe we'll enjoy the rose.
Yeah.
Not just the way they look, but maybe it's rose oil, maybe it's petals on a romantic, you know, anniversary evening in the bath.
Absolutely,
you know?
Absolutely. And look at the stem on this. This is about a 40, 50 centimeter stem. This is considered florist grade. So be your own florist. Bring those flowers in.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Create some arrangements.
Guys, thank you for your orders. We see you. If you're on hold, we're going to get to you momentarily. I promise. Do not hang up. Rosie, what a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Lovely to meet you.
I'll see you next time.
Bye. Happy spring.
Thank you, Rosie. Don't forget to check out all of our weekly deal drops online at hsn.com. The prices do go up on Sunday, so don't forget, like these flowers, this is a last chance, really, to be able to get them at that special price. Guys, just to remind you, because obviously there's no other chance today to tell you of it, any plants, any flowers, leaf and petal, the Today's Special, or the beautiful roses, you gotta get this plant. The people are going crazy for it. This is what it looks like. This is just gonna dissolve in some water, but this has been specially formulated to really give your plants that flower power, and it is awesome. We've sold thousands of these today. Grab them while you can. There's over 50 applications in there, so that's gonna last you a long time. On the way next, something else that I know you'll love, a 3-in-1. 3 what though? I'll show you after this.
I'm Christian Siriano, and I'm a fashion designer. I really wanted to bring something whimsical and a little bit of fantasy and fashion to HSN, but still something that was very wearable and beautiful. I've designed and dressed first ladies, fashion icons, and movie stars, and now I get to design for you. Only at HSN and hsn.com.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are gonna get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
Food is my obsession. Cooking is my life.
At hsn.com, discover online cooking demonstrations to help you spice it up in the kitchen.
Who wouldn't love you for that?
Explore, watch, and shop all of our top chefs at hsn.com. There's no better time to add one more item to your bag. Shop more and ship smart at HSN. Now you'll never pay more than $5.95 to ship your entire order and get free shipping when you spend $75 or more. For details, search shipping and authorization at hsn.com.
That is our big spring garden event. Happy Friday. Welcome to the show. We want to show you this because this launched earlier today at the lowest price ever seen, and we've never seen anything like it. Pole saws, yeah, I've done loads of great pole saws so we can trim and preen and prune. Blowers, sure, making life a little bit easy. Get rid of all the excess leaves and anything that's crowding the driveway or in the yard. But when you take a blower and a saw and a trimmer and put them all together in a 3-in-1, you've got magic. Normally just a trimmer or a pole saw would be around $140, $150. A blower, $70, $80, $90. You're getting all 3 of these at $169.95. This, of course, from Sunjo, who we love on HSN, a wonderful, wonderful brand. You're gonna get 2 of the batteries as well. You are cordless. You are not tethered. You're not worried about accidentally cutting the cord. You can go really wherever you want all around the yard. Now, earlier this was on with Bobby and Helen, and they sold over 50% of the entire quantity. That leaves us with the other 50%. It's not a lot, but I'll take it. This is a clever product that empowers us to get those routine maintenance, looking after the yard jobs done without having to hire in an outside company, an outside person, a stranger. With obviously pricing that heaven knows how much it could be, we can take care of it by ourselves. One of the wonderful things about Sunjo is that they empower every one of us, ladies and gentlemen, every single one of us to be able to do it. So their products are lighter weight, they're powerful but user-friendly. They're not intimidating, which is what we love as well. So let's dive in, let's talk about it. Bobby Milliken, the amazing Bobby, king of the one-liners, is back.
I'll take it, I like it.
I know, honestly. We love Bobby. Bobby brings us some wonderful things. He's the official spokesperson for Sunjo and Snowjo. Bobby, this or these, it's a 3-in-1.
This is awesome. You said it. This is so cool because you now have the power in your hands to do all the sawing, all the blowing, and all the hedge trimming that you need, but it's all together in one. You don't need to go out and buy 3 separate tools. We've done that for you. We've put it together literally for you. And how do you do it? We give you the pole, okay? You snap on whichever head or tool that you want to. Now let's talk about the length. I'm 6 foot tall, just for reference. So with the tool on it, you've got about 5.5 feet. But we're not done there, right? open this lever,
Yep.
you get extension pull. This gives you the extra reach, up to 20 inches.
Yep.
You can lock it in. I'm gonna show off a second. Look how, this is gonna go out of frame, and I know it. I'm just showing you how much reach. So
No ladder needed.
No ladder needed. So my 6 feet plus my reach plus this 7 feet, you do the math, you're 12, 14 feet in the air. So you've got that nice, well-balanced pole with the controls. Now, we've got your safety in mind. Obviously, see, I've got my gloves on. We sell these in a 3-pack, by the way. Adam may want to talk about those. I've got my goggles on, and the safety switch is back here. So if you just squeeze this, it won't go. Why? You've got to engage the safety. Now we've got some power up there. So this is in the Sol version. So let me just go, I've got a 2x4 right here, just off the bat. And look, it's one-handed. I just want to show you the tool is doing the work, not me. You see, I wasn't pushing, I wasn't straining.
It did the work.
I just let it fall down, just let gravity do it. And if I want to get up high, to your point, I can open it up a little bit. I've got some up here, if I can see it with the lights on me here. Let's go right about here.
And again, that's like 14 feet in the air.
You see that, Adam?
Effortless, right? You get the job done yourself.
That's the huge point. We don't want mom and dad, or grandma and grandpa forbid, to be up on a ladder with a power tool like a chainsaw. But when Sunjo can give you one on a safe extension pole to give you 12 to 14 feet, that's the way to go. That's the smarter way to do it. By the way, the specs on this, 350 watt motor is the power. You've got an 8-inch bar and chain, so what that means for you, you can cut a lot of things, okay? Those down limbs, those branches, those trees, up to 7.5 inches in diameter is what you can cut. These batteries are awesome. I'll talk about them a little bit later in our show. They're 24 volt, they're lithium ion. They go in over 100 products, so it's perfect, perfect, perfect. And Adam, you talk about what you get. You get 2 of these batteries. You know, on our site, when I say, Snojo, I think they're 60, but on HSN site, I believe $49.99 is what Helen said. Is that correct?
Correct.
For one.
Yeah.
We're giving you 2. And all 3 tool heads. And the charger. That's a quick charger, Adam. That's double.
This is down here.
Double.
So we could charge both at the same time?
At the same time.
So when you look at the value of what you're getting, it's amazing. The 2 batteries normally around $50 each, with the quick charger that's included, and a product that triples as a saw, as a blower, which we're gonna get to, and a trimmer. So a pole saw, a trimmer, and a blower. You know, you can buy multiple different products, but it takes up a lot of space. Now, producer Rocky just reminded me, you can buy another battery if you want. We do have them. Honestly, I don't think you need it because you get 2 of them. So we've got you covered. Maybe you have another Sunjo product that you do want it. We have them back in stock though, so that's good to know for sure.
That's a higher amp battery too. It's a little
higher amp?
Yep, it's one of our highest amp batteries. I think if you look on the side, it'll tell you. The gray and white ones I think are 2.0.
Yeah.
And what do these say on the side? These are
4 point.
That's a 4.0.
You're right.
So you're almost done. Yeah. So
okay.
I just want to share that with you so you know.
Yeah, fabulous. So they are available as well. But obviously for bargain hunters that love to save the most amount of money, that's what this is. We are 10 minutes or sell out. I know this is rushed, but Helen and Bobby earlier sold through the majority of the quantity. So let's dive into some more, and you can see over 855 people said, wait, what? You get how much for how little? It's true. All right, what's next, Bobby?
So we had the saw. So sometimes I don't like to switch it live, but I want to show you how easy it is. So you lift this lever right here, you pinch these green and pop it out. Okay, so that's how you get one item out. You get your other head, it's already open, line it up, snap it in, lever.
Done.
You just instantly, what would that take me, 5 seconds?
At the most.
Now I've got a new tool. I've got my hedger, my hedge trimmer, right? You've got all the controls right here, so I can go do all of my hedging needs. I don't want to cut too much, but this isn't super thin brand. This is some thick pieces right here. I got a piece right here. Let me show you, like to camera. I just cut this. I don't know how close we can get on, but the point is you can cut up to 0.6 of an inch in diameter. So these are some strong hedge clippers. They're 18 inches, all right? They're stainless steel. They operate very quickly back and forth, okay? So both sides are working for you at the same time to give you that power. This one is about 300 watts. I'll have to double check that. And let me check my notes for the battery run time. Let's see, we got the trimmer. 1 hour is going to give you 30 minutes of run time.
Which is spectacular.
Which is great. And the heads, I don't think I showed you this. Adam, they articulate, right? So if I want to get that angle, I don't have to contort my body. I contort the tool. Then I open this up. I get my extension. And I'm gonna go back here. I'm not gonna cut too much like Guy, but I just wanna show you, I'll just do one piece up there, clip, clip. Okay, you get the point. I'm not on a ladder, and because I've got the extension pole, because I've got the articulating head, I can do all these kind of crazy cuts wherever you need.
And again, that's something that we loved and have always loved, a pole saw, trimmers. But the truth is, the price typically on those products from all the years doing it is like $120 to $140. That is just one piece of a 3-part puzzle. So it's a trimmer, it's a saw, and it's a blower. Remember, all the leaves, no more rakes, no more dirt or debris on the garage floor. If you've always wanted a lightweight blower that's just gonna get all the work done for you, this will do it. 7 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. Free shipping and handling, absolutely, because you're spending more than $75. It's also on 5 flex pay that we love. I think the blower alone, incidentally, as you look at it there, the way you can position the blower and the fact that it's so lightweight but it's powerful, it's much easier to handle than some of the blowers that are out there in the marketplace. If you love taking care of the garden, or maybe you don't love taking care of the yard and the garden, maybe you're trying to save a little bit of money and not have to bring in a company to do all the work for you, this gives you the right tool for the job. So price is amazing, clearly, but the quality to make it user-friendly that Sunjo has done is really through the roof. All right, conscious of the time, we have 6 minutes left. What next, Bobby?
Well, I just want to show you, talk about how well built it is, how well balanced. I mean, I'm holding this with one finger.
Yeah.
This is only 7.7 pounds. So if you're looking at this like, I don't know, Bobby, if I can handle that long hedge trimmer or that saw, 7.7 pounds. And you know what the great thing is about it? Look at this. You're not tethered to anything. You know how many times, Adam, tell me you've done this.
Always.
We've all cut the cord at some point with a power tool. You don't need the extension cord. Why? Because it is powered by our Sunjo battery. And Adam was just talking about it. I've got one right here. I'll let the camera come in close and show you. We're very proud about our batteries. A couple reasons. They're ergonomic. They're fast charging. They are easy to read how much juice you got. You got 3 out of 3 with those bright green LEDs. And most importantly, Adam, this is interchangeable. What do I mean by that? Well, if you own one of our over 100 tools in our Sunjo, Snowjo lineup, you now have a backup battery that is interchangeable and works in all of those tools.
You're getting 2 of them. So I do want to stress. In fact, guys, let me just show you real fast over here, because honestly, there's so many wonderful things with this that is kind of takes a minute to digest. It's not just that it's the blower, the trimmer, and the saw. It's the fact that, you know, because this same battery works obviously on all of it, but we're doubling the battery. So we're going to give you 2. Normally, we would always say, hey, and if you want to get a spare battery for when the first one runs out, you can always slot in the other one. We're doubling the battery tonight and including the fast charger. This is that docking station right there where the battery's going to go. It's going to charge both of them or one of them at the same time. So we love that that's included at no additional charge. Free shipping, $169.95, and the perfect tool to get the job done. So,
yep,
Bobby.
Let's get to the blower, right? Again,
blower,
I just want to show you how easy it is to switch this out. You do the lever, okay, pinch that, and then pop your tool out. And the blower's really tight, which is nice because it's a snug fit. So I just give it a little, right there. Boom. Now you've got the blower. And again, remember, even the blower head articulates, okay, to 3 or 4 different positions. So if you want to blow down, I'll come around here and I'll blow these leaves a little bit. So I can even blow from down here and get all these leaves that easily.
But also, just what you did there, Bobby,
with the helper.
There it is. I remember that. I love it.
I remembered that. So yeah, look at that. This actually is over 100 miles an hour wind speed. Isn't that amazing?
It's
and you know what?
good.
I'm going to show you one other thing. I'm going to circle behind Adam and go up high here. Okay, so I'm going to articulate the handle this way, downward. I'm going to extend the pole up here. And look about this. How about your gutters?
Oh, how
if I had gutters here, right here, you could blow all your leaves and your gutters just like that. You're not on the ladder. I'm holding this one-handed, which shows you it's lightweight, it's powerful. You didn't have to hire some guy or some girl to come over and get up on a ladder and do all this stuff. This was super, super easy, and you did it yourself. You have the confidence because you have the right tool for the job. That's what we're most proud of at Sunjo. We really give you tools that are lightweight, that are powerful, that make you feel empowered to do the job so you don't need to rely on anybody else but you.
That demonstration that you just did is something that you would never see on any other blower, because a regular blower is so big and you know, you can't get the reach, the extension, because you've got the foundation of the pole here. So the foundation is the pole, and then whether we're using it with the trimmer or the saw or the blower, it's all benefiting from this lightweight, soft to the touch, nice ergonomic design handle. You're benefiting from the length of this pole. So yes, you know, using the helper handle for, let's say, blowing the leaves, but also using this extra reach to be able to get up high, to blow the leaves out the gutter, not just on the ground. So that's why this is such a smart idea, because that transforms it into so much. We've got the blower, we've got the trimmer, and we've got the saw all together, $169.95. You know, each battery is typically $49. So you've got $100 there. A blower would be, I mean, depending on where you shop, anything from $70 to $190 or $60, $70. Then you talk about the pole saw. We regularly sell pole saws for around $120, $130. Certainly, Bobby, when you do the math,
yeah,
clearly this is a compelling value.
Oh, the value is great. Not just even the money, just think about storage. You don't have to have 3 big, bulky, separate tools. You've got it all in one with one slender pole, and then the heads are simple and easy and lightweight. So I'm going to show you again how easy it is. There we go. Undo the lever. No tool. You're not like going to get the Phillips head screwdriver or anything like that. That one's the tight one. Remember, that's a tight fit. You just pop one out. What do you want next? We go back to the saw.
Yeah.
See how it lines up? You just make sure it lines up, push down, lock in. It's that quick. Again, safety in mind. I've got my gloves on, my glasses, but there's a safety switch back here, right? You've got your helper handle. You can extend the pole a little bit if you want to get that higher reach. I've got some stuff up here. Maybe do one more cut up here. You can do that. I mean, you could go back here. I don't want to do too much, but you get it. You can get high above you all the way with this extender pole. What I say, 20 inches, okay? This is how high you can get. And it's well balanced. It's not heavy. It's under 8 pounds, Adam. So again, if you're thinking, I don't know, Bobby, 8-inch chainsaw sounds a little intimidating. I get it. It sounds maybe intimidating, but it's not when you get it in your hands. No learning curve. You're off to the races when you get this.
And don't forget all the things that you've done, Bobby, totally free and easy, because there is no cord. We're not having to plug it into the wall.
Adam, and no
gasoline.
No gasoline.
You read my mind?
Yeah, you're not pull starting. You're not having to worry about spark plugs or changing all this stuff. We give you a little bit of starter oil. By the way, the oil goes in here. You've got a nice see-through translucent part right there to see how much oil. In the video, you're seeing some first-time users who got the saw in their hands, went to town on those trees and those branches and said, hey, I now realize all the different things that I can do with a powerful tool in my hands that's well-built, well-balanced, lightweight, and I feel safe using it.
It is user-friendly, and that really is what Sun Joe and Snow Joe do. Bobby, what a wonderful day. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for getting all these great tools.
Oh my gosh, truly. Stay there. We're about to hit 1,000 sold. I'll let you know when it's gone. Leave a review when you get it home. HSN.com is the best place to we'll see everything, to see all of our wonderful things, to see the entire collection, and to meet Joe, just type in Sun Joe or Snow Joe or Joe, and I'm sure you'll find them all quickly and easily and simply. I want to do a really quick recap of some of the highlights from the show in case you missed it, because we've had some real winners tonight. Real winners. First of all, I want to talk about this recliner that is double the size of a regular recliner. It has a 600-pound weight capacity. If you are looking for a recliner that you can snuggle up with a loved one or with your pets or with your children or grandchildren, if you want to live first class, as Bobby was saying, this is the way to go. Strong and durable. It comes with 2 tables at the side. It reclines, that zero gravity, of course, that we love, but it is double the size of a regular recliner. So we love that. I want to show you the trellis over here, this way for the trellis. The price of this trellis is about to go up in about 12 minutes time. We had the trellis, I believe, in the Cardinal and the Hummingbird. This is so much fun. If you're looking for a place for your flowers to grow and to go vertical, this is a wonderful opportunity. It also has a solar panel, so it lights up at night. That is our this day only on the trellis. The next one that you might have missed, here's the chandelier, the iconic chandelier on HSN. We have sold thousands of these over the years. Normally we bring in 30,000 per year. This year we brought in 2,800, and we have already sold through the majority of it. Color changing lights built on the inside. These go outdoors or they can go indoors as well, that we love. So they are a little bit of glitz, a little bit of glamour, and a whole lot of pizzazz, that is for sure. Lowest price that I've ever seen at under $30. And then one of our favorites was this bird bath. We have about 190 190 left, I believe. This is called the Sunflower, but it also has the butterflies in there as well. You can see there's a solar panel here, and it illuminates at nighttime. So we love this. If you'd like to order it, last chance, lowest price ever. And then our today's special. Let me go over this way for today's special real fast. If you missed this, I mean, guys, it's obviously the end of the day, but this is leaf and petal, and it's the most beautiful hibiscus, bursting with color, springtime coming to life. You'll see it intertwined, 4 of them, all substantial. It's gonna come to you ready to bloom. So this doesn't come teeny tiny, it comes in a big box, ready to bloom, and you're gonna get results like this, from pinks and oranges to beautiful reds. If you wanna spend your money wisely, definitely think about that coupon that we have as well right now, which is spend $75 and get $15 off with our VIP savings event with code 186691. That offer ends in 10 minutes from now. When Debbie arrives with a new Today's Special, that will have ended. Well, we want to end this hour with something amazing. When you're out and about, and it might be out with the family, it might be having a nice outside meal, it might be camping, it could be anything. We're gonna show you some great images. Where's the light coming from? How about we take light and we go overhead, which is where it should be. This is a remarkable product invented by a gentleman, a family named James Burry. He has brought it to HSN, and you're gonna see so many applications. Clever, smart, free shipping and handling, $99.95. We wanted to end our event in a very big way. James, it is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, Adam. Appreciate you.
I've heard so much about you from Guy and so many of the hosts here. James, I want you to tell us, I mean, how the idea came to be and what it is.
Well, basically, we are a very active family. And so 3 kids, wife, 2 dogs. We're always outside, whether we're playing in the yard or we're camping, we're out at the RV, the beach. When the sun goes down, we didn't want to stop playing.
Right.
So we would put on headlamps or flashlights. We'd carry lanterns around. We'd prop them up, and it never worked.
Right.
What we wanted was like a street light, something that would just light up the entire area.
Above us.
Yeah, so I put pen to paper, started sketching, and this thing started from nothing, went all the way to what you see here. This is the Fly Pro telescoping light.
So what's it made of?
It is made of, the pole is fiber, and as you can see right here, I don't know if we're looking at it here.
Yeah.
The pole is fiber, and the main thing is, it goes up to 8 feet. So
adjustable.
Yeah, it's fully adjustable. You can see it here, collapsed. I'm just about 6 feet here.
Yeah.
And so you can see the height of it.
Yeah.
Now again, we're trying to make that street light. Yeah. So obviously I'm not gonna jump up there and turn it down. So what we have right here is we've got a nice little remote, and as we turn that on, it's gonna turn them all on. And it gives a huge array of lights, getting out 40-foot diameter of light. So it's gonna light up your entire area.
Because the area here is pretty small. It's amazing the power of the light that is coming off of it.
That's right. And what we wanted to do was to be able to take that anywhere. So as you can see, it goes down into the case right here. Yeah. And this whole thing only weighs 2 pounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
James, that's amazing.
And it extends so easy.
Okay.
Oh, that actually I wanted to show you. It's not just a telescoping light. Actually, this guy has so many modes. I'll put this down so I can show all the modes here.
You just took the end of it off.
That's right. I took the end off. It is held on with a neodymium magnet. Okay. And neodymium magnet's super strong, so it's going to stay on there. Okay. Now, as you can see here, we've got a flashlight. And this flashlight's got an incredible throw. Wow. So you can go and use it as a flashlight. Yeah. And of course, we've got other modes here. You can use it as a regular lantern. You can put it on a table. It's got hang hooks. Clever. So you can hang it in a tent. Maybe you could hang it on a hook like we see back here. You can light up your whole area with that. Yeah. Or, I'm gonna go through some more modes. We've got red. Okay. Red doesn't dilate your eyes as much at night, and that's gonna kind of preserve your night vision. Interesting. Every time you turn it off, it actually remembers the last mode you were on, so that's why you see me clicking through. We've got a hazard mode. Okay. Now, hazard mode, keep this in your car. Right. And I'm gonna go to the next one, because this one's my favorite. It actually, bright white. Yeah. If you're on the side of the road, you can stick it to your car, or you can stick it up on the pole. Okay. And it's gonna light up the entire area so you can see maybe your flat tire, but it's also gonna alert oncoming traffic.
James, it's brilliant. I mean, seriously, it's brilliant. We'd love for you to order it. We have a few hundred only to go around. We can send it right out to you with free shipping and handling. It's under $100. The regular HSN deal price, which is great, is $140. See, if you're ordering it today, it's $40 off. Remember, this event's about to end, so we have 6 minutes left until midnight. So if you think you'd like it, we'd love for you to place the order. Strong quality, and you can see, I mean, James, his family only the creator of this, it's really well designed. It's really well built. And the power and magnitude of light there is really superb. So, James, you've created your own street light, as it were, whatever you may be doing. What have people said to you of the most popular applications?
I think, you know what, it's really broad. We have people that are going camping with this. We have people that are keeping them with their RVs. People that are just using them in the backyard to grill. Open up the grill, you're gonna light up the entire grill. You're also gonna light up your picnic table.
Sure.
One thing that's nice too is if you want to move it over to your picnic table, it gets the light up. It'll light up. I was camping with a bunch of friends. We had 4 tables.
Yeah.
And it got dark and people had their lanterns out and the bugs were down by the light.
Sure.
I brought this out, stuck it up there, and I put the light way up so it lit everything up. And all the bugs were up there.
Of course, they're right there where you can't feel them, as it were.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, we've got HSN customers. Just this entire show has been about gardening.
Yeah.
Instead of gardening at night when it's hot and humid, people are able to do it in a nice evening. They can pop this up in their garden and get out there and work.
Yeah.
Have a well-lit area.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just as you're saying that, sorry, my mind's going crazy. Because obviously this is extendable, so it's as tall as 8 feet, but obviously a lot smaller if you want it to be. If you're a crafter and you're looking for a project light, this is going to be ideal for you. If you're working on something in fine detail and you need that light right where you are, this will do it. Maybe your car is stalled, you're working under the hood, maybe there's an emergency at home and there is a power outage. This is going to give you a broad spectrum of light in, let's say, the living room. So you've got 1,000,001 applications.
Yeah, and just like you said with the car, what's nice is, again, this is so easy. You can keep it in your trunk.
Yeah.
Again, it's only 2.5 pounds, or sorry, it's less than 2 pounds. And even if you're not telescoping, you can hang this thing or stick it, and it's going to light up that engine bay if you need to.
Right.
So even if you've got hobbyists at home that like to work on cars, this is also a really good flashlight. It's a flashlight, a lantern, an 8-foot canopy light. It's everything. It's something we hadn't really talked about is the tripod.
Yeah.
So this, you had asked about materials. This is all aluminum. So it's not just a cheap plastic.
Yeah.
The tripod's all aluminum. And check this out. It's got these ground spikes. Now these things fold out.
Oh,
so if you want, you can stake it in. Now picture being at the beach when the sun goes down, people usually go in.
Yeah.
With this, you can stake it into the beach, keep playing, play your cornhole, do whatever you want to do. You can turn the red light on, and actually, if we learned this, turtle spawning. If you're out on the beach and you got to worry about turtles, you can only use red light.
Okay, you're a font of great information here tonight. I'm
I know
loving
too
this.
much about lights.
I really appreciate it.
And then finally, you saw the remote. The remote's obviously necessary so you can sit and enjoy your wine and be able to turn this thing on and off. But the remote actually just sticks magnetically on the bottom here, so you're not going to lose it.
Can we, in a second, whenever we chance, can we just turn the studio lights down one last time? Because to me, it's remarkable because the size of this, I mean, the strength of it, sure, but the size of the actual light is, I mean, talk about taking advantage of the latest technology. It is small, but mega mighty. It gives off a broad array, an amazing amount of light for everybody who is close to it. And I think you're going to be amazed. I even thought, James, even when I was researching this, when I called you on the phone, you can tell this is a quality product, though. You really can. It's built to last. Tell me about how I charge this or power this.
It's all powered through USB-C, so it's quick charging. It comes with everything you need. And then charge that baby up. And like you said, stick it in your car.
Yeah.
It's also a good giftable. Everybody needs a good flashlight.
Yeah, no, it's true. And even when you talk about, let's say, the car, I mean, right now you see James has it on the flashing. I mean, maybe you keep this in the car and you break down, it stalls, it's the middle of the night or there's an accident and you need it to create some awareness. Look how that is fantastic. You've got some reach there, some size there and visibility.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up emergencies because people need to be prepared.
Yeah.
I mean, you get power out situations, hurricanes, just crazy weather. You need a good light at home.
Yeah,
and this thing will light up your entire room, which a flashlight won't do.
Well, I first of all, with everybody placing orders obviously limited, do you have presentations tomorrow?
No.
The next day?
No.
The next week?
No.
This is it?
And this is a special price.
This is it?
Yeah.
So guys, the pricing, the opportunity, the value, this is the last presentation. If you want to place your order, we have about 2 minutes till midnight. If you've got it in your shopping cart, quickly check out as fast as you can. James is not here again tomorrow or next week, so you are the only one that can get it right now. Maybe it's tailgating, maybe it's the RVing idea, maybe it's camping, maybe it's the idea that this takes off from the top and becomes a flashlight. This is something you'll have at home and you'll use out the backyard when you're grilling. A great space, a great place. Maybe you're playing cards and you want to have a great task light out there. So many ideas.
You know, one of my other favorite things to do, we live in a rural neighborhood, so when we are out walking, no one can see us. Right. It's pitch black. Yeah. So I actually hold this thing like I'm doing now, and I will go walk around, and instead of just a flashlight, this thing's lighting up my entire family. It's lighting up all 3 kids. It's lighting up the dogs from the front, from the rear, front and rear.
but James, to your point, that's because the light is up here.
Yeah.
It's not just there.
Huge safety thing.
Right, it's pointing down. It's positioned and angled down.
And I'm sorry, not only safety, it's actually more enjoyable to walk this way at night.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not just have a pinpoint of light, you can enjoy the time and just have a conversation.
And remember, that's lightweight.
Yeah.
So that is a lightweight, but strong, right?
And, yeah, exactly. And then if you need to and you need more of a point light, remember, I can do this from the remote as well.
Yeah.
I can turn them all into a flashlight.
Just amazing. James, what a pleasure. Great to meet you, my friend.
Great to meet you. Really
good.
Appreciate you having us out.
Congratulations. I wish you all the best. I really do. You got to come back sooner rather than later. This is the amazing Fly Pro, the Fly Pro light. Check it out and stay in the ordering process for yours. Thank you so much for being a part of our spring garden event today. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as we've enjoyed presenting it. I'll see you tomorrow here on HSN. Debbie's next.
Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Debbie D, in the house, and it's time for spring cleaning. I want you to meet the power of steam. I'm talking a 3-in-1 where you have a steam mop that blasts away all the dirt and grime. It also is going to sanitize your floors, and it's going to scrub your floors. It comes with 2 pads, and we're talking about scrubbing 150 scrubs per minute. This is the lowest price that you will find out there. It is the most powerful